Mitraya Namaha. Welcome to VSPTenneti channel Energy Circles and welcome to the Health Keys topics. And those who did not see the previous Health Keys videos, please go back and watch them so that you will have the connectivity in what I'm going to teach you. Out of this, we are talking about detoxification. Detoxification is such an essential thing, right? So when I say detoxification, there was people who mailed me, messaged me, my friends were asking me, so what is this detoxification? So I want this point to be very, very clear. People think detoxification is some kind of toxins which get released in the body and they get eliminated. No, it is not toxins. It is not actually the poison which will come out, or it is not the poison which will, if at all not removed, will cause or affect you then and there. No, these are collected matter which will stay in your body. They'll stay for a very long time and then they will slowly poison your body. Okay, so in fact I should not say poison, they are unwanted to the body. That's very, very important, or that is vital information for you to understand, right? First is detoxification. Is any toxic product is anything that is not needed or that is not essential for your body to stay there at that point of time. So anything that stays within your body which is not required for you over a period of time will become harmful to the body. That is the meaning of detoxification. So detoxification is anything that is not needed for your body and your body has to eliminate it. And in case your body is unable to eliminate it, or you are not taking care of it and your body is unable to eliminate it, they get accumulated over a period of time, and that may cause you some disease. So what we wanted to do is maintain that flow of energy in your body so that there is no unwanted substance that is present in your body, and when there is no unwanted substance that is getting accumulated, then your body will perform at a better and higher and a more effective manner. So that is the meaning of detoxification. So it is not some kind of poison that is your body is collecting and that poison will slowly become blackish, yellowish and will come out. No, it's not like that actually in true sense. True sense is anything that is unwanted your body will try to eliminate. If it gets accumulated, will cause problem. That is the sense of detoxification which I am talking. And out of this we have discussed kidneys and we have discussed only part of the kidneys detoxification. The full video will be slowly revealed to you, so that I want you to understand this as a step-by-step process. But once you get the full picture, you will be able to actually understand your health thoroughly, and you will be able to deal your body and health properly. Right. So today we are going to talk about the skin, the process of detoxification of skin. Right. So skin detoxification, or through basically whenever they talk about skin detoxification, they say skin detoxification as sweat. In the form of sweat, the skin will release toxins out. There is a lot of discussion on this. Some doctors believe that our skin through sweat will release some metals, some poisonous metals and toxins out. And a very big group of doctors will say, no, it is nothing like that. Skin or sweat will not release any toxins. It is just water, some salts that will get released. Some kind of a uric as well, so that that smell is generated from the sweat. So there is a lot of confusion in this. But being a tantra sadhak, being a meditator, being a spiritualist, I know sweat. I may not be scientifically proving this to you, but this is some kind of reality. You have to try it out and then know it, right? Skin is not eliminating the toxins as it is, but if your skin is functioning properly, your body will take care of a lot of unwanted products. I'll repeat that. Skin may not actually release your toxins out from the sweat pores. You will not release your toxins out, but if your skin is maintained properly, if your skin is functioning at its best, if sweat is released out, your body will take care of a lot of toxic products in your body. So you have to understand this. Skin is an ultimate sense organ. This kind of material you will never see anywhere in the world. Suppose you see cloth, it will get wet, right? Suppose you see some kind of textured material, over a period of time it will become wrinkled or it will be spoiled by some chance. But did you ever see your skin getting spoiled? It is such a tough, beautiful, soft, all kinds of material. It is tough, it is soft, it is impenetrable, and there's so many qualities to it. Nothing like skin, right? Nothing. There's no other. I really feel it's such a beautiful creation of God, skin, right? And it's a beautiful sense organ. It records data every minute. Even though you don't touch anything, your skin is recording data all around you. It is constantly recording data. Even though I am focused and watching a movie, something goes between your legs, or something moves in and around your legs, you will know it, right? That's because your skin is constantly recording things. Your skin is a beautiful sense organ, and skin will know what is right to your body, what is not right to your body. Your first defense mechanism is your skin. Anything that enters your body, it has to cross through your skin first, right? Of course, mucosa is there, but then the skin is the first barrier we call. So now why I am talking about that? Because skin is a sense organ, and the entire body has got these sensory receptors. At the same time, there are certain areas of your skin which are more sensitive. Be with me on this. Certain parts of your skin is more sensitive. Your palm, your lips is considered, sensory perception is there to these, the palms, the foot sole and your lips. They are called the most sensitive. That's why whatever you wanted to taste, or you wanted to see, or you wanted to enjoy, you have to touch it. You see a small kid with beautiful chubby cheeks, you cannot resist yourself to you cannot resist to touch their cheeks. You will take data through your skin, and with the touch, with your lips and with your sole, or the foot sole, they are most sensitive and most important organ of your body. Even though your sole looks hard, firm, but that takes lot of information, lot of gatherings, lot of information is gathered. And if these things are stuck up, or if these things are not detoxified regularly, then that may lead to you becoming non-receptive, or your perception of things will become blunt, and you will not be able to know, you will not be able to progress spiritually faster, right? At the same time, if they become too materialistic, you will not be able to stay in your spiritual path as well. Suppose you wanted to check this out. You see, don't touch anything for a few days, and see, tie your hands and don't touch anything for a few days. You will go mad. You will really go mad. You will not know what you have to do with your life, right? So hands and skin are so really important for you. That doesn't mean that those who don't have hands will not live their life. But generally, if you want to perceive anything, your hands, your lips and your foot sole play a very, very important role. So now, whenever your skin is, because your skin is the first exposure thing, first defense line, there are so many toxic things within your body, outside your body. Your skin will respond according to your toxins in the body and outside the body. Suppose there's someone in your environment, your skin will realize it faster. Your skin is the first organ to identify it, and it will tell you. Suppose you walk through a garden, if there's some pollen grain which was not recorded previously by your skin, if it is not recorded properly, I am sure your skin will develop rashes. Your skin will say something is entering your body. It is toxin, release it out, treat, do something. Your skin is the first thing. That's why we say allergic response, allergic reaction. Your body will store a lot of data, and if that data is not there in your system, your skin will say, oh my god, there's something which is trying to harm you. Come on, produce lot of histamines, right? So your skin is the first defense line, and your skin will identify each and every toxin in this universe. It knows what is poisonous to you. It knows what is good to the body. It knows what is reality, what is what. Skin knows it thoroughly. So this is one point I want to establish. So supposedly you wanted to know whether your body is toxic or your body is having unwanted. I repeat this again and again. Toxic doesn't mean that it is some kind of poison in your body, but it is not needed in your body. So suppose you want to know that there is something in your body which is not needed for you, then see your skin. Check your skin. Your skin will reveal so many things about you. One, around the skin around the eyes, very important, very essential, very vital in giving you an information about your body is toxic or not, right? Skin at the nape of your neck and the elbows, and as I told you, palm, sole, and the lips. These are very important, essential, ideal areas for you to check yourself again and again to know whether your body is toxic or not, right? So this doesn't mean that you keep worrying about it, but I always I tell this again and again to everyone that don't worry about anything, just try to work on it, right? So now supposedly your skin is dry, scaly, or is it if it is sensitive, or unwanted wrinkles somewhere, not because of aging but because of some kind of stress, toxicity, some kind of worries, some kind of previous damage, emotional damage, something like that, your skin will show you. Your skin will tell you. Your skin shrinks whenever there is worry. You see people who are worried, who are depressed, who are dull, who are always thinking negative, always talking negative. They can take out negative from any good situation. Such people, you see their skin, they are never happy, they are always stuck in something. See skin of such people, it will tell you that they are toxic. It will show they are toxic. They are pale, they are dull, their skin is not radiating, right? Such things will indicate that you are becoming toxic. You are holding so many unwanted things at the body level, at the mind level as well. So if you are holding so many negative things with you, if you are holding negative things, that can be you're holding urine for a very long time, you're holding sweat within yourself, you don't sweat at all ACs, all fans, you don't want to lift anything, you don't want to walk, no sweat at all coming out, you will become toxic soon. I'm telling you. Not that your toxins will come out through the sweat, but if you are sweating, your heart is pumping. If your heart is pumping, your kidneys are working better. If your kidneys are working better, you are releasing more not useful material out and more nitrogenous waste out, and you are becoming more healthier and happier. See, there's so much of correlation to the skin. It is not just direct your skin, sweat, and you are healthy. No, it is so many things related to your sweat, your skin, right? So that is one point I want all of you to remember. Next, whenever you want to change, suppose you see this video and you realize that yes, I'm too much stressed, I'm worried about things, all my sensitive areas like my palm, my foot, my lips are all becoming dry, scaly, bad. It is not just application of some kind of petroleum jelly on your skin. It is not like that. It is from inside. If you are not nourishing yourself inside, if you are not recovering yourself, then your skin will tell you that you are becoming toxic. And when you realize this, suppose you realize that you are becoming toxic, you want to change, there are so many methods for you to detoxify your skin. Out of this, people go to these parlors and get them rubbed, scrubbed and all. that is one kind of, you can do it in moderation, that's okay, you can get it done, but not too much. There are certain derma or some kind of procedures which will burn your skin a little bit and leave your skin, burn your skin, and that skin will become, skin will burn and become a scar, and that scar at the initial stage will be shiny. That way your skin becomes shiny. There are certain procedures like that as well. So there are different procedures to get your skin from outside glowing, but if you really want to glow from inside, if you really want to release all your toxins, concentrate on your skin, see what is troubling your skin, right? And out of this, some people have pimples, some people have pus coming out from their skin from this region and all. That is basically because of, there are so many factors to it, and that is not related to your toxins. Okay, so don't get confused in that. Sometimes you have your skin tendency like that, that is okay. Some desquamative skin condition is okay. Some kind of psoriasis is okay. It is not about you becoming toxic from inside. If it is there from beginning, if it is there, that's good enough. Okay, you can manage, you can go to a dermatologist, get their help and manage that. But if you are becoming like that over a period of time because of your non-maintenance of this fantastic machine, if you are not maintaining it, then you have to be worried about it. You have to think about detoxification. Your allergies, atopy, your desquamative kind of thing, these all things are subjective to the condition, to the disease. But in general, I am talking about detoxification in general. I want you to understand this. I want you to really focus on this, that there are so many things inside which will project out through the skin, right? And first of all that, the most important thing is your emotional drama. And the second and the most important, you abusing yourself too much stressed, no sleep, too many worries, like that, you abusing yourself, or you over treating your skin with so many products, so many things, right? Those three, over treating. I said in moderation is good, but over treating. So for this, there are certain rules. If you can follow, some kind of detoxification will happen. One is a good amount of water, because all your sweat is water. Most of it is water, 70-75% is water. So have good amount of water, one. Next is exercise. Definitely try to do exercise. It is not only this part, but everywhere in your body, exercise. Keep your private parts clean and neat, and always and always, I want you to really understand this, always and always stay away from carrying unwanted load in your head. Stop carrying unwanted load on your head. The moment you carry unwanted load on your head, the moment you start hating someone, it is directly affecting your skin. So remember this, stop hating people. The more you hate, the more weak you will become, the more ghostly you will become on your skin, right? So remember this, try to detoxify your mind, your skin automatically gets cleared off. And water at the same time. I prefer alkaline water personally. And if you are in your youth, if you are young, I want you to focus on your hormonal health, because at that stage there's a lot of hormonal surge. All the chemicals get built up in your body, and once they get built up, that may affect your skin directly or indirectly. So I want you to focus on your hormonal health. Take care of your thyroid, take care of your these growth spurts. Whenever there's a growth spurt, there's a lot of hormones that produce, and in ladies the other hormonal problems, and sometimes if there is any PCOD kind of thing, that, and maintain your estrogen, maintain your progesterone and androgen levels properly. If you don't maintain them, testosterone, your progesterone and your estrogen levels, if you are not maintaining them properly, then there will be skin for the ladies growing up, and for the male there is an early white hair that is coming out from the skin. Then there are unwanted skin growing at unwanted areas. All this is a pattern of hormonal changes. So if you maintain your hormones well, if you are having good water, good exercise and all, overall your skin will be really good. Don't overuse things, don't overdo things, and take a proper doctor consultation and get rid of it. Suppose your skin is getting better, you will see yourself that your entire performance, your entire life is becoming better. Your spiritual progress will become faster. You see this happening. Spiritual growth. There are some Swamijis who don't take bath for years together. They are in deep penance. But if you see their skin, if you see their face, they are glowing. Even though it is covered with mud, they're glowing. They're glowing. That's because of detoxification from inside. If you have that, if you can cleanse yourself from inside, I'm sure you will be beautifully living your life, and spiritually you are progressing faster. Hope this will help you, and I'll tell you further details in my next coming up videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And I am trying to cover all the different aspects, and this may be a little lengthy video, but there are so many things which will keep accumulating. And once you finish all these chapters, you will understand where is the exact problem, and you will be able to identify it, and then you may diagnose it, and then you may talk to a doctor and take proper treatment for that. Right? Hope this will help you, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, Mitraya Namaha.